जो भी फ्लूइड फ्लो होने वाला है यहाँ पर दे विल फ्लो इन द फॉर्म ऑफ लेयर्स। इसका मतलब क्या है, अभी देखो फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ यू ऑब्जर्व एनी कैनाल हाउ इट इज कंस्ट्रक्टेड, कैनाल का शेप क्या रहता, द शेप ऑफ द कैनाल विल बी लाइक दिस एंड वाटर इज फ्लोइंग इन दिस वे। ओके, कैनाल का शेप ऐसा रहता, वी शेप में रहता। ओके, यू डिडंट सी एनी कैनाल व्हिच इज हैविंग ए यू शेप। व्हाई, व्हाट इज द रीजन बिहाइंड दैट? ओके, हियर फ्लो विल बी फास्ट, हियर फ्लो विल बी स्लो। यहाँ पर स्लो में, यहाँ पर लिक्विड स्लो से फ्लो होगा, यहाँ पर ज्यादा फ्लो होगा, तेजी से फ्लो होगा। इफ यू वांट टू इंक्रीज द स्पीड ऑफ द फ्लूइड यू हैव टू कंस्ट्रक्ट द फ्लूइड इन द फॉर्म ऑफ ए वी शेप। ओके, तो वी शेप में कंस्ट्रक्ट करना पड़ेगा यहाँ पर, ठीक है। सो देयरफॉर नाउ ए फ्लूइड इज फ्लोइंग इन द फॉर्म ऑफ layers. Okay, now just see it. Now upper layer is having the maximum speed. Let us imagine it is having a speed of 2 meters per second. A below layer is having a speed of 1.5 meters per second. Still below layer is having a speed of 1 meter per second, and the last is going to have a speed of 0.2 meters per second. Okay, which is touching the ground here. Okay, which is touching the ground. तो इस तरह जो है ना, जो भी कैनाल के अंदर या रिवर के अंदर जो फ्लूइड फ्लो होगा, इट इज फ्लोइंग इन द फॉर्म ऑफ लेयर्स। ठीक है, अपर लेयर इज हैविंग मोर स्पीड, एज यू गो डाउन द स्पीड ऑफ द लिक्विड डिक्रीजेस। क्यों है, इसकी वजह क्या है मालूम? एक लेयर और दूसरे लेयर के बीच में जो है ना, देयर आर सम विस्कस फोर्सेस। ओके, बिकॉज ऑफ दिस विस्कस फोर्सेस व्हेन अपर लेयर इज ट्राइंग टू गो फॉरवर्ड द लोअर लेयर विल ट्राई टू स्टॉप इट। ओके, ऊपर वाले लेयर को नीचे वाला लेयर जो है ना रोकने की कोशिश करेगा, मगर ऊपर वाला लेयर क्या करेगा, नीचे वाले लेयर को अपने साथ में ले जाने की कोशिश करता, विच इज कॉल्ड एज विस्कस ड्रैग बोलते हैं, विस्कस ड्रैग। और नीचे वाला लेयर ऊपर वाले लेयर को रोकने की कोशिश करता, विच इज कॉल्ड एज विस्कस फोर्स। जस्ट लाइक फ्रिक्शन फोर्स, हियर इन फ्लूइड्स देयर इज अ विस्कस फोर्स। ओके, एंड ऑन व्हाट फैक्टर्स दिस विस्कस फोर्सेस आर गोइंग टू डिपेंड, कौन कौन से फैक्टर्स के ऊपर विस्कस फोर्सेस डिपेंड होकर रहता, वी शैल डिस्कस हियर। ओके, तो ये हो गया विस्कस फोर्सेस। विस्कस फोर्सेस आर डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू रेडियस। Viscous forces are directly proportional to area of cross section, area of the layer. Okay, नीचे वाला लेयर का एरिया के ऊपर डिपेंड रहता है विस्कस फोर्सेस। ठीक है, एंड व्हाट एल्स हियर, विस्कस फोर्सेस आर डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू डेल्टा वी बाई डेल्टा एक्स। व्हाट डज इट मीन, इसका मतलब क्या है? सी, जैसा जैसा वेलोसिटी, जैसा जैसा डेप्थ में जाएंगे, जैसा जैसा डिस्टेंस इंक्रीज होगा, डेप्थ इंक्रीज होगा, वेलोसिटी डिक्रीज होगा। ओके, व्हाट डज इट मीन, यहाँ पर देखो, यहाँ से यहाँ तक आ गए हम लोग। ओके, यहाँ से यहाँ तक आ रहे, ऊपर कितना स्पीड था, लेट अस इमेजिन इट इज 2 मीटर्स पर सेकंड v1, और यहाँ पर कितना स्पीड है v2 which is nothing but 0.2। तो यहाँ से यहाँ तक का डिस्टेंस फॉर एग्जांपल इफ इट इज 1 मीटर, अगर समझो यहाँ से यहाँ तक का डिस्टेंस 1 मीटर है, देन व्हाट इज दिस डेल्टा v बाय डेल्टा x? दिस इज कॉल्ड एज वेलोसिटी ग्रेडियंट। इसको क्या बोलते हैं? वेलोसिटी ग्रेडियंट बोल के बोलते हैं। ओके, वेलोसिटी ग्रेडियंट व्हिच इज चेंज इन वेलोसिटी विद रिस्पेक्ट टू डेप्थ। तो यहाँ पर क्या है, v1 माइनस v2 डिवाइडेड बाय डेप्थ है, डेप्थ मतलब 1 मीटर। So V1 कितना है, 2 minus 0.2 by depth is 1 meter. So what is this? It is going to be 1.8. 1.8 meters per second divided by second. Okay? इसको क्या बोलते हैं? Meters per second divided by second. Again, sorry, meters per second divided by again meters. Because distance है ना ये. So क्या होगा यहाँ पर? This is getting cancelled. So 1.8 per second will be the remaining one. Okay? So this is called as a velocity gradient बोल के बोलते हैं. Just for understanding I am telling you. Okay? तो ये हो गया आपका viscous forces. So क्या है ये, विस्कस फोर्सेस आर डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू ये, एंड इट्स डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू डेल्टा वी बाय डेल्टा टी, एंड आल्सो विस्कस फोर्सेस आर डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू नीटा। नीटा का मतलब क्या है, कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ विस्कोसिटी, याद रखना यहाँ पर। ओके, इट इज कॉल्ड एज कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ विस्कोसिटी। देन फ्रॉम दिस व्हाट आर यू गोइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड, इससे क्या समझ में आ रहा है आपको? विस्कस फोर्सेस आर डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू नीटा ए डेल्टा वी बाय डेल्टा एक्स। ओके, तो दीज आर ऑल फैक्टर्स व्हिच यू हैव टू रिमेंबर, ये सारी चीजें आपको याद रखना पड़ेगा। Understood? Okay, so this is about the viscous forces. इसके ऊपर प्रॉब्लम्स भी आते हैं। इससे क्या समझ में आ रहा है आप लोगों को? What do you understand from this? इसमें सबसे ज्यादा जो इंपॉर्टेंट है ये वाला है। क्यों? Because if you observe this one, viscous forces depends upon the area of the below layer. Okay, अभी देखो मैं क्या बोला अभी, canal is constructed in V shape बोल के बोला। Okay, तो if you draw the layers here, upper layer is having greater area than the below layer. इसका मतलब when area is lesser, when below area is lesser in size than lesser in area, then what happens? Viscous forces decreases because it is directly proportional. जब area कम होता, viscous forces कम होते. When viscous forces are less, liquid flows very fastly. You take a bottle which is having a water. अभी water bottle को थोड़ा ऐसा नीचे कर दो तो पूरा पानी आ जाता है आसानी से। Take a bottle of honey. Okay, honey बोलो, शहद बोलो, कुछ भी बोलो, गम बॉटल समझो। गम बॉटल को लेके जो है ना इसको इन्वर्टेड कर दो, क्या होता है, बहुत आहिस्ता से गम बाहर निकलता है। क्यों? इन गम बॉटल, हनी बॉटल इज विस्कस फोर्सेस बहुत ज्यादा रहते हैं। ओके, समझ में आ रही बात? सो दिस इज गोइंग टू बी द थिंग्स हियर। कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ विस्कोसिटी मतलब क्या? इट इज अ कांस्टेंट, इट डिपेंड्स अपॉन द पर्टिकुलर लिक्विड बोल के बोला। ओके, जैसा जैसा आप डेप्थ जाएंगे इट इज गोइंग टू डिक्रीज हियर। समझ में आ रही बात? ओके, तो इफ यू रिमूव दिस कांस्टेंट प्रोपोर्शनली गेट अ कांस्टेंट आल्सो, नीटा ए डेल्टा वी बाय डेल्टा एक्स, ये कॉन्सेप्ट हो गया। नेक्स्ट वी शैल डिस्कस अबाउट सम मोर थिंग्स व्हिच इज also happening here. For example, I am taking one pipe here, my pipe layer, and in this pipe liquid flows in the form of cylindrical pipes. Liquid flows in the form of cylindrical pipes. This is a pipe actually. Okay, एक pipe के अंदर liquid कैसा flow होगा? It flows in the form of cylindrical layers. Okay, and the middlemost layer is having more speed than the layers which are touching. As you go above, the speed of the layer goes on decreases. Middle layer goes with higher speed. Okay, so rate of flow of liquid, that means volume by time, is pi p r power 4 by 8 neta L. What does it mean here? So length of the pipe is taken as L here, or radius of the pipe is taken as R, and the pressure of liquid inside the pipe is taken as P here. Okay, so with this what are you going to understand? V by T का मतलब क्या है? Volume rate of flow of liquid. Okay, volume rate of flow of liquid is directly proportional to pressure of a liquid. जितना ज्यादा प्रेशर होगा वॉल्यूम रेट ऑफ फ्लो भी उतना ज्यादा तेजी से जाएगा। ओके, मतलब ज्यादा वॉल्यूम बाहर निकलेगा कम टाइम के अंदर। एंड नेक्स्ट, वॉल्यूम रेट ऑफ फ्लो ऑफ लिक्विड इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू r पावर 4। इसका मतलब रेडियस जितना ज्यादा होगा, रेट ऑफ फ्लो ऑफ लिक्विड आल्सो, वॉल्यूम रेट ऑफ फ्लो ऑफ लिक्विड इंक्रीजेस। ओके, द लास्ट फाइनल थिंग इज रेट ऑफ फ्लो ऑफ वॉल्यूम इज डायरेक्टली इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ विस्कोसिटी, एंड रेट ऑफ फ्लो ऑफ लिक्विड इज इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू लेंथ ऑफ द पाइप। जितना ज्यादा लेंथ होगा रेट ऑफ फ्लो उतना कम होगा। ओके, सो बाय जॉइनिंग ऑल दिस व्हाट आर यू गोइंग गेट नाउ? ये सब ज्वाइन करके क्या मिलेगा? ये सब हम ज्वाइन करेंगे। बाय जॉइनिंग ऑल दिस 4 you will get V by T is directly proportional to P R power 4 by neta into L. So whenever you remove this proportionality, you will get क्या है? क्या था proportionality remove करे तो? pi by 8R P R power 4 neta into L. इसको क्या बोलते हैं? Poiseuille's theorem बोलते हैं। Okay, Poiseuille's theorem we call it as. Next, what are the things we are going to discuss in fluid mechanics? Yesterday we have discussed about Stokes theorem. Okay, अब we can solve some problems if you want here. इसके ऊपर थोड़े problems भी solve कर सकते हैं। Like Stokes theorem is there. Two small spherical metal balls are there. Of equal masses from the materials of densities. यहाँ पर क्या है? इसका density rho है, and the another density is rho 2. Okay, density rho 1 and rho 2, and it has given the relation rho 1 is 8 times of rho 2 बोल के बोला। Okay, rho 1 is 8 times of rho 2 and have a radius of 1 meter and 2 meters. So this is having radius R1 is nothing but 1 mm, and this is having radius of 2 mm here. Okay, radius is 2 mm respectively. They are made to fall vertically from rest to a viscous medium whose coefficient of viscosity is having a density of 0.1 बोल के बोला, 0.1 rho 2. Okay, so here we all know terminal velocity का formula क्या है? Terminal velocity is nothing but 2 by 9 r square rho minus sigma by neta. Okay, this was the formula, 2 by 9 r square rho minus sigma by neta. So here coefficient of viscosity is same, 2 by 9s are constants, then terminal velocity is directly proportional to radius square rho minus sigma. Okay, so terminal velocity we have already discussed. कल हम terminal velocity के बारे में बोले ना? Okay, we have discussed about terminal velocity yesterday. Only variables are this much only. Terminal velocity is directly proportional to radius square rho minus sigma. ठीक है, और क्या बोल रहा है? Here is asking then the ratio of terminal velocities means V1 by V2 is equal to R1 by R2 whole square rho minus sigma, rho 1 minus sigma divided by rho 2 minus sigma. This is the problem. Okay, ये हो गया problem. Okay, so if rho 2 is rho 1 will become 8 times of rho. याद रखो. Okay, if rho 2 is rho 1 will become 8 times of rho. That you have to remember. And sigma will become how much? 0.1 times of rho, because I have taken rho 2 is rho, no? So sigma will become, sigma means it is the density of a liquid, and rho is the density of a ball which is falling inside the liquid. So what are the things you are going to do now here? क्या करेंगे इसको आसान तरीका? You will write V1 by V2 is equal to R1 by R2 means 1 mm divided by 2 mm whole square rho 1 minus sigma. Rho 1 कितना है? फर्स्ट का 8 rho minus 0.1 rho divided by rho minus 0.1 rho. Okay, so rho if you common out it gets cancelled, v1 by v2 is going to become 1 by 4. यहाँ पर rho निकाल दो, कॉमन हो गया तो 7.9 divided by 0.9. This is left here now. Rho निकाल के फेंक दो तो 1 minus 0.1 is 0.9. 8 minus 0.1 is 7.9. So v1 by v2 is nothing but remove this pointer, then you're getting 1 by 4 into 79 by 9 आएगा. So 79 by 9 4 is 36. ठीक है. So 79 by 36 means you're getting the D option here. Okay. So this is the answer here. Now let me discuss about the next thing. Okay. तो यहाँ पर देख लो, a small hole of area of cross section is there here. Small hole of area of cross section which is taken as 2 mm square is present at the bottom of a fully open tank of height 2 meters. So what is the tank height here? 2 meters. And what else? GB, rate of flow of water through a open pipe would be how much? तो इसके पीछे का छोटा सा कॉन्सेप्ट याद रखो यहाँ पर. You need to understand one small concept which is related to this one. So what is that small concept? For example, you have taken a beaker, okay, and there is a small hole here. If there is a small hole here, and this beaker is filled with a liquid. ये जो beaker है ना, it is filled with a liquid. Up to what height? Height h. Okay, and from here that liquid is flowing outside with a high speed. Okay. Let the speed of coming out of a liquid is v, and height of the liquid is taken as h. Okay. Now, what is the meaning of rate of flow of liquid? Rate of flow of liquid मैं कल ही बोला मैं. I told in the concept of equation of continuity. I explained the concept. कल ही मैं explain करा concept. Equation of continuity का मतलब क्या है? I told you. It is dm by dt. Okay. dm by dt. What is the meaning? Mass of liquid coming out with respect to time. Rate of flow of liquid with this. So dm by dt means what? Mass is nothing but volume into density by dt. Okay, volume means area into length, small amount of length into density by time here. Okay, so equation of continuity क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पर? ये dl by dt is nothing but velocity into rho. Okay, so rate of flow of liquid is ये भी rho बोल के बोला. Okay, then rate of flow of volume of a liquid means what will you get? Rate of flow of mass है. Then what is the meaning of volume rate of flow of liquid? Volume rate of flow means how much volume is coming out. Previously I discussed about how much mass is coming out. When mass is coming out, you will get AV rho. Okay, we have discussed yesterday here. What is the volume rate of liquid coming out means you write volume by time. Volume means what? Area into length by time. So volume rate of flow of liquid is nothing but area into velocity. Okay, so this is area of cross section of a small hole below the beaker here. जो भी स्मॉल होल हम ले रहे हैं वो कहां पर है? ये एक बीकर के नीचे का हिस्सा है. Okay, which is having velocity v. Okay, so how will you find out the velocity v here? That depends upon the height of a liquid. A simple formula which you are going to use to find out the height h is, which is nothing but square root of 2gh यूज करेंगे. जितना ज्यादा हाइट होगा उतना तेजी से, उतना ज्यादा स्पीड से बाहर लिक्विड निकलेगा. जैसा जैसा लेवल ऑफ लिक्विड डिक्रीजेस, the velocity of a liquid coming out also decreases. ठीक है, so that you have to remember. Now, what are you going to do here? Volume rate of flow of liquid means you are getting area into velocity. So volume rate of liquid for flow of liquid is area into velocity. Here area into velocity. Velocity is nothing but 2gh. So this is the formula which we have to apply. ये जो formula है ना हम अप्लाई करेंगे कौन से प्रॉब्लम्स के लिए? इस तरह के प्रॉब्लम्स के लिए. जब कभी भी कोई बीकर के अंदर पानी डालो और छोटा सा होल डाल दो, a small hole which is called as orifice. छोटे होल को हम इंग्लिश में क्या बोलेंगे? orifice. Okay, so a small hole is coming out. In the same way we can solve this problem. यहाँ पर भी देखो. Okay, as the velocity of a liquid is coming out, क्या पूछ रहा है यहाँ पर? The rate of flow of water through the open hole of a tube. Rate of flow of water which is nothing but r, which is nothing but volume by time, which is nothing but area into length by time, which is nothing but area into velocity, which is nothing but area into square root of 2gh. Okay, so what is the area here? What is the area? 2 mm square. Okay, so rate of flow of liquid is nothing but area is 2 mm square, means 2 into 10 power minus 3 meters whole square. Okay, 2 into 10 power minus 3 meters whole square. 2 into 10 power minus 3 meters whole square. And what is the 2 into 10? G is given as 10 here, and height is taken as 2 meters. Okay, so if you solve this one, you'll be getting how much? You're getting 12.6 into 10 power minus 6 meters cube. इस तरह हम solve करेंगे problem. Okay, तो यहाँ पर कल हम एक concept समझाए थे आप लोगों को, Bernoulli's theorem. Okay, in which I have discussed about this formula. How this formula is going to come? ये फॉर्मूला किस तरह हम डिराइव करें कल ही मैं समझाया आपको. ओके, व्हाट डिड आई सेड yesterday? Yesterday I told you that, for example, there is a hut. Okay, there is a hut. Winds are flowing like this. Okay, let us imagine there are winds are flowing like this above the hut and below the hut also. velocity above and velocity below, pressure above and pressure below. ठीक है. So what did I say? ऊपर जो है ना कोई भी चीज ऑब्स्टेकल नहीं है ना तो वेलोसिटी ऊपर ज्यादा है. ओके, वेलोसिटी अबोव विल बी ग्रेटर देन वेलोसिटी बिलो. दैट्स व्हाई प्रेशर अबोव इज लेस देन प्रेशर बिलो, बिकॉज ऑफ व्हिच दिस इज गोइंग टू लिफ्ट अपवर्ड्स. आई टोल्ड यू बेर्नौलीज थ्योरम आल्सो. व्हाट इज दैट? आई एक्सप्लेन्ड यस्टरडे. कल एक इक्वेशन मैंने आपको समझाया था. बेर्नौलीज थ्योरम सेज दैट P by rho plus GH1 plus half V1 square is equal to P1 by rho, which is equal to P2 by rho plus GH2 plus half V2 square. This is यहाँ पर फ्लूइड्स के अंदर 3 types of energies are there: pressure energy, potential energy, kinetic energy. Whereas in solids we take only 2 types of energies. एक तो potential energy, एक तो kinetic energy. मगर कल मैं आपको एक्सप्लेन करा फ्लूइड्स के अंदर 3 तरह के एनर्जीज रहते हैं. एक तो प्रेशर एनर्जी और दूसरा पोटेंशियल एनर्जी, तीसरा क्या है? काइनेटिक एनर्जी. बट एज द दिस सरफेस ऑफ द hut is of same, almost same roof, on either sides height will be same, so h1 h2 gets cancelled here. अभी क्या होगा? प्रेशर P1 by rho minus P2 by rho is equal to half V2 square minus V1 square. Okay, half if you common out V1 square minus V2 square minus V1 square. अब यहाँ पर क्या करेंगे? P1 minus P2 by rho is equal to half rho V2 square minus V1 square. This is the derivation we have done yesterday. What is the remaining part you are getting now? अभी इसके बाद क्या आएगा? You are getting P1 minus P2 is equal to half rho V2 square minus V1 square. Okay, this is the formula left now, which is also written as delta P is equal to half rho V2 square minus V1 square. This is applicable for aeroplane as well as hut also, because of Bernoulli's theorem क्या हो रहा? ऊपर का जो छत है ना उड़ के चले जाता. क्यों? नीचे प्रेशर ज्यादा है, वेलोसिटी कम है तो प्रेशर ज्यादा है. I told you pressure is inversely proportional to velocity. Where pressure is more when the velocity is less, and pressure is less when the velocity is more, because of which hut's roof will be lifted up. Even aeroplane wings also lifted up because of Bernoulli's principle only. Okay, तो pressure का आ गया. Next, I told you pressure is equal to force by area. Force is nothing but pressure into area. So therefore, the force which is lifting the roof of the building or roof of the hut is taken as pressure into area. That means delta P into A. So therefore, if you multiply with A, what is the formula you are getting? Let me see. Okay, what is the formula you are getting? Delta P into A, which is nothing but half rho A V2 square minus V1 square. This is the formula I have derived, which is used to lift the aeroplane as well as the roof of a height. Okay, aerodynamic lift both this. So these are the formula which is applied to lift the hut and aeroplane wings to, so that the aeroplane will take off from the runway. That is called as aerodynamic lift, which is half rho A V2 square minus V1 square. The same formula you are going to apply to solve this problem. Okay, half rho A V2 square minus V1 square. What is this? Half rho means what? Density of air you have to consider. कितना दिया density of air, which is 1.2 kg, and area of cross section. See, the window of speed for below the parallel to the roof of the house, and area of cross section of the roof is 250 into V2 square minus V1 square. V2 square minus, assuming that the present inside the house atmospheric pressure will force the winds. Okay, so a wind having a speed of 40 meters per second blows parallel to the roof of the house. Okay, I think only one velocity is given. No? That's why remaining velocity inside the roof, the velocity will be 0 because air will not enter. If, for example, if it doesn't enter, it is going to be 0. So 40 square. So if you solve this problem, you're getting C option as the answer. 2.5. अगर calculate करें तो क्या होता? You're getting C option as the answer. Okay. Next, this is the simple formula which I have derived in the previous class also. Now also I am deriving here. Okay. The next thing is here we have to discuss about the another case. A cylindrical tube is there in the form of a sphere. In the form of a cylinder. यहाँ पर इसका radius क्या है? यहाँ पर R है. One end which is having n fine holes. Here there are n fine holes. Just like we pump in Holi we pump the colors. Here larger surface will be there, and we pump with the piston. Here small holes will be there where the colors will be sprayed. Even you go to the barber shop also, they'll spray the water. Water spray करते ना तो पिचकारी मार के बाहर निकलता. बहुत सारे holes रहते हैं इसमें. Okay. So ejection of liquid through the holes. कितने holes हैं यहाँ पर? How many holes are there here? N holes are there here. Okay. Here only one hole is there. Here velocity is taken as V1. Here velocity is taken as V2. Here radius of the larger side is taken as capital R. Here velocity of each and every hole is taken as small r. Okay. Rate of flow of liquid, volume rate of flow of liquid here and there both will be same. I told you what is the meaning of volume rate of flow of liquid, volume by time. Volume is nothing but area into length by time, which is nothing but area into velocity. ठीक है, अब यहाँ पर area into velocity, here 1 and 2. Okay, volume rate of flow of liquid at position 1 will be equal to volume rate of flow of liquid at position 2. Both are same. That means you will write here A1 V1 is equal to A2 V2. Equation of continuity. This problem depends upon equation of continuity. Here how many holes are there? Only one hole is there. So you can just write pi r square into V. What is the velocity of entering? If the speed of the tube is V, liquid in the tube. If the speed of the liquid in the tube, यहाँ पर speed क्या है? V बोल के बोला. V1 is taken as V here, okay? And A2 क्या है? Pi small r square. How many holes are there? N holes are there. Not only single hole. So you have to multiply all the holes, all the pi r squares with N. And velocity here is taken as V2. And he's asking us to find out how will you find out this velocity of the fluid which is coming out. जो बाहर निकल के आ रहा है उसका वेलोसिटी कितना है बोल के पूछ रहा है, V2 पूछ रहा है हमको. तो क्या होगा? पाई पाई गेट्स कैंसल. V2 is equal to r square V by n into small r square. This is going to be a simple formula. There is nothing to confuse, nothing to get confused here. B option is going to be your answer. ठीक है, n into small r square. Next, यहाँ पर देखो capillarity. This is a big topic which we need to discuss the concept also. Capillarity का मतलब क्या है? What do you mean by capillarity? थोड़ा इसको ब्रीफली डिस्कस करेंगे. आई विल एलॉबरेट द थिंग्स रिगार्डिंग कैपिलैरिटी. कैपिलैरिटी समझना है तो यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ सरफेस टेंशन. ओके, सरफेस टेंशन का मतलब क्या है? फॉर एग्जांपल यू हैव टेकन ए स्मॉल बॉटल. यू हैव टेकन, ओके, यू हैव टेकन ए स्मॉल बॉटल इन विच लेट अस इमेजिन देयर इज अ लिक्विड. ओके, यहाँ पर एक लिक्विड है एंड इन दिस small bottle you have taken a straw. Okay, you have taken a straw inside the liquid. Let us imagine like this. There is a small straw inside the liquid. Let us imagine this is a liquid in which we are keeping a small straw. क्या ऑब्जर्व करेंगे आप लोग? व्हाट डू यू ऑब्जर्व फ्रॉम दिस? व्हाट आर यू गोइंग टू ऑब्जर्व? दिस लिक्विड विल राइज लिटिल बिट हियर. ओके, यहाँ पर थोड़ा लिक्विड राइज होगा. द लिक्विड विल राइज अप टू हियर. ओके, दिस लिक्विड विल राइज अप टू हियर. ओके, एंड दैट इज बिकॉज ऑफ सरफेस टेंशन. आप कभी भी स्ट्रॉ डाल के कोई लिक्विड यानी कि कोई भी फ्लूइड के अंदर या कोई भी कोल्ड ड्रिंक्स के अंदर अगर इफ यू कीप ए स्ट्रॉ, व्हाट हैपेंस? इन दैट स्ट्रॉ लिक्विड विल राइज एंड दैट इज कॉल्ड एज सरफेस टेंशन. ओके, that is called as surface tension. Understand or not? So surface tension, here there are many examples for surface tension. In olden days we used to write with the help of ink pen. हम जो भी लिखते थे ink pen से लिखते थे. Ink in which sometimes because of shaking of our hand the ink will fall on the paper or somewhere on the desk. Ink will fall. At that time what used to do? हम क्या करते थे? जो भी chalk रहता with which we used to write in the blackboard. Teachers used to write on the blackboard previously. ब्लैक बोर्ड के ऊपर व्हाइट चाक लेके लिखते थे. वो चाक लेके आते थे हम लोग और आहिस्ता से वी विल कीप ऑन द इंक एंड वी विल रोल इट और इट विल गेट ड्राई. द इंक विल गेट ड्राई. व्हाई? बिकॉज द chalk piece is having small holes. Capillaries बोलते हैं उसको. Okay, capillaries are nothing but the small holes in which the ink will raise inside the capillary. Okay, and because of which it will be sucking the liquid. We use sponge for cleaning the floor. कभी भी आप पानी फेंक दो, so water is there on the floor. क्या करेंगे आप? स्पॉन्ज लेके उसके ऊपर रख देंगे. तो स्पॉन्ज इज हैविंग स्मॉल कैपिलरीज. स्पॉन्ज के अंदर क्या है? छोटे छोटे कैपिलरीज है. वो क्या करेंगे? लिक्विड को सक करेंगे. कैपिलरीज के अंदर लिक्विड रेज होता एंड विल रिमूव द स्पॉन्ज एंड विल स्क्वीज इट. उसको दबाएंगे तो पानी बाहर निकल गया. विल कीप इट, प्रेस इट सो दैट कैपिलरीज विल फिल. कैपिलरीज जो है ना पानी से भर जाते हैं और उसको ले आके फिर बकेट में डाल के ऐसा स्क्वीज करेंगे, दबाएंगे तो पानी निकल के आया. ओके, सो कैपिलरीज आर प्रेजेंट इन द chalk piece. Capillaries are present in the sponge. Even देखो अभी पेड़ पौधे हैं ना, trees are also having capillaries. We pour the water on the roots and that water will be carried to the branches, to the leaves, to the fruits and to the flowers. Okay, who is going to carry that water? Capillaries. Small holes रहते हैं roots के अंदर, छोटे छोटे holes रहते हैं. that holes will suck the water. Okay, so what does it mean here? This capillary raise is called as surface tension. This raise in the capillary is because of surface tension. Okay, तो surface tension के बारे में हम डिस्कस करेंगे यहाँ पर. Okay, तो यहाँ पर देख लो what are the topics we are going to discuss. जब कभी भी हम एक we'll consider some liquid here. We will consider some liquid here inside the beaker. Okay, let us imagine like this. And this liquid will rise inside the capillary. मैं थोड़ा capillary tube जरा ज़्यादा बड़ा साइज का ले रहा हूँ क्योंकि समझने के लिए आसान रहता है. You will understand and remember easily. So this is called as meniscus. हम जो this is hemispherical bubble shape का एक volume. The liquid will be coming upwards and the shape of the liquid surface is just like a hemisphere. Understood? तो ये हेमिस्फीयर का शेप में आ जाता है. ठीक है. And you know tension, surface tension is always acting tangentially. Here in this direction, tangentially surface tension will be acting. Okay. तो क्या होता है यहाँ पर? This is called as theta, which is making angle. And इसको theta को क्या बोलते हैं? Angle of contact बोलते हैं. Okay. Angle made by the surface tension with the instrument, that is capillary rise, a capillary tube. Angle made by the tension, surface tension with the capillary tube is called as angle of contact. Okay. तो अभी क्या होगा यहाँ पर अपवर्ड डायरेक्शन में इट इज कॉल्ड एज टी cos थीटा, दिस इज टी cos थीटा, एंड इन दिस डायरेक्शन इट इज कॉल्ड एज टी sin थीटा, एंड इन दिस डायरेक्शन इट इज कॉल्ड एज टी sin थीटा. ओके, सो व्हाट इज गोइंग टू हैपन? यहाँ पर क्या हो रहा? टी sin थीटा गेट्स कैंसल. ओके, टी sin थीटा गेट्स कैंसल. यू कैन जस्ट ऑब्जर्व हियर, एक चीज ऑब्जर्व करो यहाँ पर, ये जो लिक्विड है ना, दिस इज द लिक्विड. ओके, आई टेक दैट लिक्विड सेपरेटली. This liquid present below the meniscus, okay, having force due to gravity. This liquid is having force due to gravity in the downward direction, and it is having surface tension in the upward direction. Force due to tension, surface tension in the upward direction. You should remember one thing. Tension का formula क्या है? Tension is nothing but force by length, and force is nothing but tension into length. Okay. So what is the tension which is acting in the upward direction here? कौन सा tension काम कर रहा? Meniscus को ऊपर lift करने के लिए T cos थीटा काम कर रहा. And what is the length here? I told you force due to surface tension का मतलब क्या है? टेंशन इनटू लेंथ. कौन सा लेंथ ये वाला लेंथ है, एंड दैट इज सेड टू बी सर्कमफरेंस ऑफ द मेनिस्कस. ये मेनिस्कस का जो एरिया है ना, उसको रेज करता है. तो वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट द लेंथ ऑफ द मेनिस्कस व्हिच इज टेकन एज 2πr. सो दिस t cos थीटा इज एक्टिंग थ्रूआउट द सर्कमफरेंस. t cos थीटा इज एक्टिंग थ्रूआउट द सर्कमफरेंस. हर जगह पे t cos थीटा काम करता है. इसलिए जो है इट इज कमिंग इन द फॉर्म ऑफ ए मेनिस्कस व्हिच इज कॉल्ड एज हेमिस्फीयर. इसको क्या बोलते हैं? हेमिस्फेरिकल शेप रहता है. ठीक है. So what is acting in the upward direction? T cos theta into length. Force is equal to tension into length. T cos theta into 2πr. Okay? T cos theta into 2πr is acting upwards. So what is acting downwards? mg is acting downwards. These two are counterbalancing each other. ये दोनों जो है ना एक दूसरे को counterbalancing करते हैं. इसका मतलब force due to tension is equal to force due to gravity. तो tension के प्लेस में क्या क्या चीजें हैं? T cos theta into 2πr which is acting into capillary or smaller whatever it may be. और नीचे की तरफ क्या करेंगे? काम करेंगे mg. Okay. So remaining all things are constant. Only two things are variable यहाँ पर. क्या क्या चीजें वेरिएबल है देख लो अच्छी तरह से. क्या क्या चीजें वेरिएबल है? Radius and mass are going to be variables according to the concept here. Okay. Cos theta angle of contact will be same. Surface tension will be same. 2π is constant. R is same. And G is constant. 9.8 at that particular place. G is constant. So mass is directly proportional to radius. Okay. Based on this only there is one problem here. Okay. एक क्या problem है यहाँ पर? A capillary tube is having radius small r, and another capillary tube is having radius capillary. Okay, radius capillary, which is double times of the small capillary tube. इसका जो रेडियस है r है, थोड़ा बड़ा साइज वाला कैपिलरी ट्यूब जिसका रेडियस 2r है हम ले लिए. ओके, the mass of the tube in the capillary tube is 5 grams here, 5 grams. Another capillary tube, how much it is having? Okay, how much it is having? इसके अंदर जो लिक्विड है 5 grams है, तो इसके अंदर क्या होता है? 10 grams. Why 10 grams? Double radius doubles, mass of the liquid also getting doubled. Why? Just now I derived. अभी जो मैं derive कर रहा ना, क्या बोल के derive? Mass is directly proportional to radius. Okay, so mass is directly proportional to radius. का मतलब क्या? m2 by m1 is nothing but r2 by r1. So m2, m1 how much? It's 5 grams. r2 is doubled. Previously it was r. समझो इसको scapular है ये. Okay, this is smaller. Okay, this is स्मॉलर ले हमें, आप भी स्मॉलर ले सकते, कैपिलर ले सकते, कुछ भी ले सकते. सो m2 is nothing but 2 times of 5 which is taken as 10 grams. So your answer is going to be 10 grams. Okay, so in this way you have to solve the problems of capillary tube. Next we shall discuss about what is the meaning of surface tension acting on the soap film. Surface tension. Okay, so I will give one small example. I have taken one wire having rectangular shape. एक वायर ले लिया मैं जिसके अंदर rectangular shape. और क्या करा मैं? I am taking one more wire. विच इज कॉल्ड एज मूवेबल वायर, इसको मूव कर सकते हैं इस डायरेक्शन में, फोर्स अप्लाई करके मूव कर सकते हैं. ओके, वी कैन मूव दैट वन, वी कैन अप्लाई सडन फोर्स एंड दिस कैन बी मूव्ड. और ये जो रेक्टेंगुलर शेप्ड वायर है जिसके अंदर एक मूवेबल वायर भी है, इसको ले आके हम क्या करेंगे, सोप सॉल्यूशन में डिप करेंगे. व्हेन यू डिप दिस इन द सोप सॉल्यूशन, व्हाट हैपेंस, ए थिन लेयर ऑफ सोप फिल्म विल बी here, a thin layer of soap film will be there, soap film. This is called as soap film. Okay. So I am moving this movable, this is a movable wire, I will move this from here to here. अगर मैं इसको मूव करूंगा तो क्या होगा, अभी देखिए. We are moving by applying sudden force. I told you that tension is nothing but force per unit length. Surface tension का मतलब क्या है, force per unit length. But you should remember one thing here. So whenever you take a needle here like this, or a wire, movable wire which is of like this shape, there will be two films here. Okay, upper film will be there, lower film will be there, two films are there. Okay, so that's the reason where you should consider tension is equal to 2L. That means force is nothing but 2TL. Why? Because there, whenever you dip this type of rectangular shaped instrument inside the soap solution, इसके ऊपर फिल्म जो आएगा ना, दो फिल्म आएंगे, ऊपर एक फिल्म, उसके पीछे का एक फिल्म. Okay, and that's the reason why we take length here. Okay, we'll take the length here, 2T into L here. Understand? So force is like this, 2T into L. समझ में आई बात? Force तो आ गया. Then what is the work done? See how much it is moved. कितना मूव है ये जो वायर है ना, it is moving this distance breadth and length is L here. Okay, so अभी क्या करेंगे हम इसको, work done is nothing but force into displacement. So work done to move the wire which is said to be movable wire. Force क्या हो गया यहाँ पर, 2T into L. Okay, and displacement is taken as breadth B. This is the length and this is the breadth. After moving, we are moving the distance B यहाँ पर, तो B डाल दो. What are you getting now? So work done is nothing but 2T into LB. Means इसका मतलब 2T है. तो इसको क्या बोलते हैं, सरफेस एनर्जी भी बोल सकते हैं. We call it as surface energy also. Surface energy. Okay, and what is the formula for surface energy? 2TA. Understood? Surface energy का formula क्या है, 2TA. Is it clear? Okay. Now you can just see, I am taking one soap bubble, okay, and splitting this into smaller size bubbles. Smaller size soap bubbles. Okay, bigger bubble is there. A bigger bubble है, उसका radius capital है, and there are smaller bubbles whose radius is smaller. Okay, then what is going to happen now? What is the energy required to split them? एक बड़ा वाला बबल को स्प्लिट करके छोटे छोटे बबल्स में अगर स्प्लिट करे तो क्या होता? You might have seen that small children will be playing. बच्चे क्या करते हैं, एक ट्यूब रहता है, टेस्ट ट्यूब के ऐसा, उसके अंदर एक रिंग शेप्ड इंस्ट्रूमेंट विल बी kept inside, dipped inside, and they'll blow. That single film bubble is getting converted into hundreds of small bubbles. Okay, so how many bubbles are there? Like one bubble gets split into n small bubbles. Okay, what is same? Volume of a larger bubble will be equal to n times the small volume of a smaller bubbles. How many bubbles are there? N bubbles. Then what is the energy required? अब यहाँ पर देखो, what is the volume of a larger bubble? 4/3 pi r cube. N times of smaller bubble का volume क्या है? 4/3 pi small r cube. Okay, 4/3 pi gets cancelled. What are you going to get now? R cube is equal to n times of small r cube. Or you can also write R is equal to n times of 1/3 small r, because this goes that side, becomes 1/3. यहाँ पर 1/3 into small r. This is the relation you are getting. Okay, between smaller bubbles and larger bubbles radius. Okay, then what is the formula for surface energy? Just now I have given certain idea. What is the formula for surface energy? So surface energy means 2TA. What is the meaning of 2TA? Area of this shape. 2T का मतलब क्या? Area of this shape here. Okay, previously what was the area? This much area. Now area has been increased to, previously only this much area was there. Now when you move this one, area will be increasing. What does it mean here? इसका मतलब क्या है? 2T A2 minus A1. Okay, or you can also write like this, 2T into delta A भी लिख सकते हैं. Okay, delta A भी लिख सकते हैं. Change in area, 2 into tension into change in area. What is the meaning of what is the general formula for surface energy? अब इससे हमको एक conclusion we are getting that what is the formula for surface energy. From basics I am telling here now. So surface energy formula is 2 into tension into change in area. Okay, 2 into tension in change in area. For what? For bubble. Okay, 2 into tension into change in area. This is a general formula for surface energy of a soap bubble or soap film, what it may be. Abhi, now the same formula we can apply here also. What is going to happen? When larger bubble is split into smaller bubbles, volume remains same, but area will increase. Okay, इससे भी ज़्यादा इसका area है. That means the area of smaller bubbles will be larger than the area of a larger bubble. Okay, then what is the surface energy? Or it can also be called as work done. So what is this? Work done in splitting. Okay, splitting a larger bubble into smaller bubbles. Or energy required to split a larger bubble into smaller bubbles. What is the formula? The formula is 2T into delta A. It's a general formula. So therefore surface energy is going to be 2T into delta A का मतलब क्या है? N bubbles having smaller areas. What is the area? 4 pi r square minus 4 pi capital R square, larger bubble. So अभी क्या करेंगे यहाँ पर? Surface energy is equal to 4 if you common out. 4 pi अगर common out कर दिए तो it is going to be 8 pi t. And what is left? 8 pi t. अगर चाहे तो आप capital R भी common कर सकते हैं, capital R. If you common out capital R square, what is left now? Just see. So n will be inside, 4 pi is outside, small r square by capital R square minus 1. Is it okay? Do you agree with me? 4 pi r square is common here because 2t, 4 pi r is here. 4 to the 8. So here 1 will come. Understood? Here what is going to come here? 1 you are getting. But you should know one thing here. What is that you should know here? I told you capital R is equal to n times of 1 by 3 times of small r. Then what is small r by capital R? What is small r divided by capital R? Which is nothing but n power 1 by 3. समझ में आ रही बात? Capital R is equal to n power 1 by 3 times of small r. Small r by capital R is equal to 1 by n power 1 by 3. So surface energy formula, how much will be getting? 8 pi t r square n into capital R square by small. If you square that one, what you will get? 1 by n power 2 by 3 will get minus 1. Okay. So small r by capital R 1 by n power 1 by 3. So squaring here, if you square this one, small r by capital R whole square करते क्या होता है? n power 2 by 3 होता. So you write like this. Therefore surface energy is equal to 8 pi t r square. This is n power 1 minus 2 by 3 minus 1. So therefore surface energy formula is how much? 8 pi t r square n power 1 by 3 minus 1. This is going to be your formula. Surface energy of a soap film. Okay. Now let me discuss about another case here. Splitting of water drop. Okay. In water drop only single layer will be there. Single. See, this is a water drop. Single layer. In a soap film, how many layers will be there? One layer will be there, another layer will be there, 2 layers will be there. That's why we will take 2T here. We'll take 2T here. But water bubble is complete. This is a hollow sphere having 2 layers. But in a water drop, there are no 2 layers. Only single layer will be there. Then what is the surface energy? Surface energy का formula क्या होगा? Surface energy formula is nothing but T into delta A. That's it. 2 will not be there because water bubble is completely filled with water inside. Water bubble will be completely filled with water inside, and it is not having 2 layers. It is having only single layer. ठीक है? तो अभी क्या करेंगे? Tension into change in area. Therefore, surface energy is equal to tension into A2 minus A1. Okay? So when you consider a single water drop and it is getting split up, it is getting split into smaller water bubbles. Not water bubbles, water drops. Now each and every water drop is having certain radius r. How many n water droplets? For example, you are sprinkling water like this. Even what you will do, barber will sprinkle the water. A larger drop split into n smaller drops. Then what is that energy? Surface energy. Because surface tension is there in the even. Surface tension is there in the water bubble also. You know what is the shape of a water bubble? See, when rain falls down, when rain droplets falls down, अगर rain नीचे गिरता है तो water drop का shape क्या रहता है मालूम? Okay, it is having a shape of a sphere. क्यों? Because of surface tension. Surface tension क्या करता है मालूम? Molecules को खरीद कर देता, and it is getting a shape of a sphere. Okay, तो water drops are having a spherical shape now. और इसका radius क्या हो गया? इसका radius capital R और इसका radius it is small r. Let us imagine. Then what is the area here, what is the volume here, volume क्या है यहाँ पर इसका 4/3 pi r cube is equal to n times of 4/3 small r cube. ये भी same concept what we have discussed. 4/3 pi gets cancelled, so r cube is equal to n times of r cube. Therefore r cube is equal to n power 1/3 times of r. You remove the cube here, what will you get? R is equal to n power 1/3 times of small r. Like this you're getting. So here 2 will not be there, that's it. Water drop and soap bubble, what is the difference? Here 2 will not be there here. Then क्या आएगा यहाँ पर? Surface energy is equal to T. Area of the all smaller drops is having, इसका surface area ज़्यादा रहता है एक single drop से भी. तो क्या करेंगे यहाँ पर? n times of 4 pi small r square minus 4 pi capital R square. Change in area, that's it. Okay. तो अभी क्या करेंगे यहाँ पर? What are you going to do? Therefore surface energy is equal to यहाँ पर 4 pi t कॉमन कर देंगे. हाँ, अभी small r square कॉमन करो, देखो क्या होता है. If I common out small r square, what are you going to get? Let us see. So यहाँ पर क्या रहेगा? n will be there. Only n is there. 4 pi is outside. 4 pi r square is outside. n और यहाँ पर क्या रहेगा? What is left here? R square by small r square is left. Hope you are understanding. Here only n will be there. Here what is there? Small r square by capital R. Means capital R square by small r square, because capital R small r square is common. No? If you multiply this one again, you will get the same thing. Okay. अब यहाँ पर देखो capital R by small r is equal to n power 1/3. Capital R by small r whole square is nothing but n power 2/3. Okay. So here r square by small r square whole square. So surface energy of a drop, water drop क्या है formula? 4 pi t r square n minus n power 2/3 is the formula. ठीक है, ये हो गया सब फॉर्मूला. Surface energy of a water drop. Is it okay? Next, one more way also, और एक तरीके से भी हम इसको मॉडिफाई कर सकते हैं. We can modify this in another form also. I will show you how. देखो यहाँ पर क्या है? सरफेस एनर्जी इज इक्वल टू 4 pi t n times of r square minus capital R square. Is it okay? तो क्या करा मैं? 4 pi t कॉमन कर दिया. T is already there, 4 pi out, I took it outside. So n small r square capital R square. Now what I am going to do? अगर if I want to get volume in this formula, what I will do? मैं क्या करूँगा यहाँ पर? I will take 4/3 pi. I will take capital R cube common. Okay. See here 3 is not there, but I have written 3 in the denominator. That means I have to multiply with 3 to make it equal. Okay. So like this. That means 3 into 4/3 gives you again 4 pi r cube only. So if you common out 4 pi r cube, what are you going to get here? Let us see. Okay. तो नहीं समझ में आ रहा तो बोलो और एक स्टेप डाल दूँ. If you want, I'll write one more step also. क्या करूँगा? पहले मैं 4 pi t r cube common I will do. So what will you get now? Small r square by r cube minus r square by r cube. If you multiply this one again, you will get the same value. So you just see here now what I am going to get now. So surface energy is equal to 4 pi t r cube. I'll multiply with 3 and divide with 3. I'll write t latter. T यहाँ पर लिखूँ. क्यों ऐसा कर रहा हूँ मैं? Because I want the formula of volume here. Okay. So then what else you are getting? R cube you are getting. So what can I do now? N r square. N by capital R डाल दो. Small r square by capital R. Okay. Or you can just do one thing. Here, what is the meaning of n? अभी देखो. What is the meaning of n? R cube is equal to n times of r cube, no? So what is the meaning of n? N is nothing but r cube by small r cube. You just substitute here. Already r square by r cube is there. Now capital R cube by small r cube will come in the place of n. So capital R cube by small r cube into r square by r cube minus what is left now? यहाँ पर r square r cube gets cancelled. 1 by r is left. Okay. और यहाँ पर क्या खत्म हो जाएगा? R square gets cancelled, R cube gets cancelled. Okay. It's getting cancelled now. Then again R cube also gets cancelled. What is left now? Just see. So surface energy is nothing but 3, and this part is said to be volume of a sphere 3VT into 1 by small r minus 1 by capital R. 1 by small r is left because this is R cube. Okay, this is R cube. square and cube left cancels means one r will be there. 1 by r, 1 by r, 1 by small r, 1 by capital R. So you're getting surface energy like this. So this is the another formula for surface energy. Understood? Okay. Surface energy formula here it is. Is it okay? So like this we have to find the energy of the surface energy of a water drop or soap bubble. Okay. So remaining tomorrow we shall discuss.